is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we have a Glock to talk about. Ew, I know, gross. But it is a 10mm Glock. It is the long slide Glock Model 40 and 10mm. Yay for that. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's get right into it. No nonsense. The magazines are pretty good. Like all Glock magazines, they're polymer on the outside. They have that steel sleeve on the inside. It comes with 3 magazines, which is dope. And each magazine holds 15 rounds of that sexy, sexy 10mm. So you could have 46 rounds with one in the chamber, 3 magazines, and that is pretty awesome. The grip is a very standard Glock grip, not much different than most guns. So it has that. The texture is okay. It has that Glock pyramid, Glock triangle, whatever it's called. I never liked the way they look. They feel okay. They're fine. They're not bad. It does come with a few different size back straps for different size hands, which is good. The thing I personally don't like is going to be the Glock hump. I say this all the time. If Glock just made more of a flat back strap here or a flatter grip here, and then you can add the back straps in for the people who do like the Glock hump, and it's more flat for the people like me who don't like the Glock hump, everybody would be happy. The other thing I want to mention is this is a very, very big gun. Every single time I pick up this gun, I go, damn, this thing is huge. Even though I've picked it up and shot it a million times, it's just a very, very big gun. If you don't have the best grip strength issues, this might not be the best gun for you. All right, the magazine release is standard Glock, drops the magazines freely, it's reversible. I have nothing to really complain about there. Now the trigger, we do have some stuff to complain about with the trigger, because if you've ever shot a Glock, you know the triggers are, they're okay. Before we do that though, I have 3 quick things. Doing a giveaway, giving away a bunch of cool stuff from my friends from High Table Outfitters. The link to the giveaway is down in the video description. We're giving away over $700. Ends on September 15th, 2023. So if you want to enter, the link is down there. Second, the sponsor of the video is the Elite Indoor Gun Range. They gave me a smoking hot deal on this Glock 40, which is greatly appreciated. If you're anywhere in the area of Rhode Island, Mass, Connecticut, go check them out. Very nice country club. Third, what's third? Oh, we're going to do a build series on this thing. There's a lot of things I like. There's a lot of things I don't like on this gun, and I want to make some improvements, so we're going to do a build series. The build series are, you tell me what I should do to the gun, and that's what I do to the gun. So drop your ideas down in the video description. Whatever, slide cuts, frame modifications, triggers, definitely sights, anything like that you think we should upgrade, get down in the comments, drop it down there, and I will do my best to make it happen. All right, the trigger. Glock triggers are, I don't like them. I think they're gross. They're fine for a combat self-duty trigger. They're a little heavy. They're a little long. I love the wall. When you come up to the wall is very stout, very solid. I like that. When you're the reset is very, very long. I do like that it's very tactile and audible, but it's a very, very long reset. What we're going to do, we'll take the 10-second break. I'm sure most of you have seen and felt a Glock trigger at some point in your life, but just in case you haven't, if you're new to the gun world, we'll take the 10-second break. You can get up close and personal with the trigger, and I'll be right back. What'd you think of the trigger? Glock triggers, like I said, they're fine, they're combat effective, but at this point I kind of expect more and want more and whatever. Slide release is okay. Again, being it's Gen 4, it is only on the left side of the gun. It's not A&B. It sits really tight to the gun. It is very difficult to use it as a slide release like I'm trying right now. I can't get it. It's very difficult to use as a slide release. I definitely will be putting an extended slide release on this, or maybe the CAGWorks one. I'm a big fan of those, but something needs to be done to improve that. Like I said, it's a big gun. The slide is 82 inches long. Now, the slide is 9 inches long. It is very, very big, beefy. The advantage there, obviously with 10mm, you have a really, really large projectile, around 180 grains-ish, and it's moving well over 1,000 feet per second, sometimes up to 1,300 feet per second, somewhere in that area. So that longer slide definitely helps get the most out of the 10mm round with the longer barrel that's inside this very, very long slide. As I was uploading the video, I noticed I forgot to talk about the rail. Not a big deal. It's a standard Glock rail with a single cutout. Being it's a Gen 3, it has the smaller Glock size cutout. The Gen 5s have the larger 1913 Picatinny size rail, though the width is bigger. Either way, Surefire, Streamlight, whatever light you choose is going to work on here, no problem. Just get a big light and something that can handle that recoil of 10 millimeter. And back to the video. Glock finish, melanite, nitrite, whatever Glock wants to call it, but usually very durable, very unlikely to rust. Glock is usually very good with the slide finish. Again, no front serrations, which is a bummer to me because I like running the gun from the front, especially such a big gun like this. So if you have grip strength issues, maybe get this serrated or get a different Glock. I believe the Model 20, which is the smaller version of this, is available in Gen 5, so that will have front serrations. That may help a little bit. The thing I like the least on this gun is going to be the plastic sights. I've been saying this for years. Glock should be embarrassed to put plastic sights on a duty gun. I know they're available. Some of the newer guns are available with metal sights, but they still offer plastic sights. It's not acceptable, in my opinion, on a duty gun, and they need to go away. White front dot. The rear sight has that typical Glock U notch. They are adjustable, which is a good thing, but they're plastic and they're gonna break, and that it's absolutely something that needs to be replaced. Probably the first thing that will be replaced. Glock MOS system is very interesting. So happy they finally did it. They were a few years late, like everything, to the party. It comes with several different accessory plates, and it allows you to put on a wide variety of optics. Huge variety of optics you can put on this gun, easily 30, because of the 4 accessory plates that it comes with. I don't think those accessory plates are as robust as they should be. So if you have a Glock MOS, or you're getting one, or you're going to put an optic on a Glock MOS, I highly recommend you upgrade the plate to something a little bit more durable, especially if this is for duty. If it's just a range toy plinking, who cares? Doesn't matter. But if it's for duty, I highly recommend the plate upgrade. This one here is from C&H Precision. It's much thicker duty. It's heavier. It's legit. It's going to stand up to any bumps, bruises, knocking. Like this optic on here is a Gideon Meteor, and I use this gun as a host to test optics because 10 millimeter has a lot more felt recoil. The huge slide going back and forth is going to beat up the optic a little more than a smaller gun with a lighter caliber. So that was the other part of the reason I bought this gun. And the plate needs to be really solid because I'm racking the optic off of stuff to test the optic and beat up the optic really good, and that plate needs to be able to handle it and not be the weak point in the optic gun equation that we have going on here. I don't want a gun or an optic to fail because the accessory plate isn't as durable as it should be. Before I forget, C&H Precision, I do have a discount code with them as well. If you want to pick anything up from them, the discount code is Tiberious. It will save you 10%. And again, their plates are much higher quality than the Glock plates that come with the Glocks. If you want to pick anything up from C&H Precision, that's the way. That will save you 10%. All right, here's the dimensions. Like I said, it's an enormous gun. It's 9.5 inches long. It weighs 35 ounces unloaded. You're going to see it street price around $700, $750. In that area is where I saw it right before I started this video. I will put a bunch of affiliate links down in the video description. Hopefully I can find you a good deal, but the links will be down there for you to check, and hopefully I can find one on sale or at least a fair price for you. We are going to take the gun apart. I think most of you know how to do this by now. But again, there's lots of new folks in the gun industry. A lot of folks, don't carry Glocks, so they may not know. We always make sure the gun's unloaded. You don't want to send a screaming hot round, 180 grains through the wall into my neighbor's house over there, and you hit little Timmy, and that's just sad. Once you know the gun's unloaded, we're going to pull back on the slide. We're going to pull down on these 2 little takedown levers on the side of the gun, pull the trigger, and the slide comes off. You can pull the trigger before or after. That's just the way I like to do it. Looking inside the frame, it's a very standard Glock frame. It doesn't look very different. Even if you compared it to a different caliber, they're all very similar. The recoil spring is a dual captured recoil spring. It does look a little bit longer than others because it's a big gun. And then the barrel is 42 feet long. Now the barrel is very nicely finished. It's going to be more accurate than 99% of the shooters out there, but it is a very long barrel, again, which is good to take advantage of the extra velocity or potential velocity of a 10 millimeter, especially if you have one of those hotter 10 millimeter rounds. All right, testing. Did I tell you this is a big gun? Because it is a really big gun. I carried it appendix a bunch. It's not meant for that. It is a huge, huge gun. I really need to get myself a chest rig and an outside the waistband holster for it so I can carry this thing properly, because appendix is not the way to go. The nice thing about this gun being so big and heavy, it does eat up some of that, a good portion of that felt recoil from a 10mm. Guys, if you've never shot 10mm, it is not that bad. It's harder than a 9mm. Very, very manageable. It's not a 45-70 in a pistol or anything stupid. But there is more felt recoil. The bigger, heavier gun definitely tames some of that felt recoil. And I will give credit, as much as I've made fun of this gun, it does shoot very, very nicely for a 10mm, being it's an 82-inch barrel. Anyway, 400 rounds total, 0 malfunctions, 0 issues, 0 problems. Everything has been absolutely flawless, exactly what I would expect with the Glock. We can make fun of them, but they are typically reliable, durable, good guns as far as durability and reliability. I've had several different optics on this gun as well, again, because I use it as a host to test red dots. And I did a lot of dropping the optics on the ground. I did a lot of racking the optics off of tables to make sure the optics are as durable as they should be. And that does beat up the gun a little extra, so I wanted to mention it to you. All right, pros. All Glock guns are super reliable and durable. They're not perfect. I know people have problems with them, but on average, in my opinion, I think the guns are very, very durable. I think they're very accurate, and it's tough to beat a Glock in that category. Especially, that's very, very important with 10mm. Again, very, very high pressure round, and I want something that I know can handle that higher pressure, and it's not going to explode when I get 180 grains again going 1,300 feet per second or whatever. I like the capacity. The capacity is really good. You're going to get if you fill up the 3 magazines and put one in the chamber, 46 rounds of 10mm for a pistol and 3 magazines. That is absolutely great. And I think that's all I have for pros. Cons is not going to be a surprise. I don't love the plastic sights. I don't love the Glock hump. And why at this point are not all Glock pistols available in Gen 5? Gen 5's been out for a few years now. I think every Glock gun should finally be available in a Gen 5. Just my opinion. Overall, it's a super solid platform for 10mm. If you need something for bear country, if there's a lot of big cats or predators in your area, if you have a farm, if you're like me and you just want to flex on a giant 10mm that you don't really need, this is a great option for you. I will get a chest ring. I will get an outside the waistband holster as well. When we go up to New Hampshire and Maine, in case I get like a meth head coming at me or a mama bear that I accidentally got too close to her cubs or anything like that, I hope I never need it, but I want it for that reason. When we go up to the country that's still somewhat free, I get to carry a big gun with a big caliber and outside the waistband and pretend that we still live in a somewhat free country. Anyway, let me thank the Elite Indoor Gun Range. They gave me a smoking deal on this gun. I appreciate them. If you're anywhere in the area, go check them out. I will put some affiliate links. Hopefully I can find you a good deal. I'm doing that awesome giveaway because I love you guys. The link is down in the video description. Again, we're doing a build series on this, so if you have opinions on what we should or shouldn't do, please get down in the video description. Let me know, and I'll do my best to build this gun out. Majority rules, majority wins, whatever the most people say, that is what we will do to the gun. Email marketing, TiberiousGib.com is a website where you can sign up for my email marketing. I got sick of people telling me they weren't getting notifications when I came out with new videos, so I started this. I won't spam you, 1 or 2 emails per month. That's it. If you want to sign up, I appreciate it. More important, thank you guys for watching. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. I felt like I rambled on a lot at the end there, so I apologize if I did. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. If you think I deserve it, like, comment, subscribe, enable the bell notifications. If you do any of those things, I appreciate it. Santa says he will not buy you a Glock, and I will see you next time. Peace!